shotgun or under center? Okay. Straight. It's a great drill for your shotgun, right? Quick game, you can ball out quick. You want to get the laces. It's a good drill work. Fundamental thing that we work. So we go to throw a football. Okay, it's really important. A few things. One is that we don't overstride. Okay, so when we're throwing, I don't want you overstriding. Okay? Also don't want you opening up like that. We're pointing our foot directly at our target. Okay, when we call this drill. And this is how every time we throw the ball, it's a 6-inch step, okay? Meaning, if I'm here and I'm throwing, I'm only taking 6 inches a step towards my target, okay? As you can see when I'm doing it with my feet, okay, I'm not stepping open like that or anything like that. Just 6 inches, and my foot can move slightly, can open up a little bit. I don't want it here. I don't want it completely closed off. Okay, and I'm also not going directly at my target. I'm going slightly outside. Okay. Do you have any guess why it would be that way? Okay, that's fine. Because I want to allow that back hit to rotate through. Okay. Playing quarterback, throwing a football, you're a rotational athlete. Same if you're a pitcher, play baseball, if you're hitting, tennis, golf. Right? You're always rotating, okay? We want to make sure that we allow ourselves to have the best rotation and the most amount of power. Your power is really coming from that back foot, that back hit, okay? I'm going to take my 6-inch step, I wait till my back foot, I balance, okay? But when I go to throw, I'm pushing off my back foot and rotating my hips through, okay? So I'm going to have you set up here. So back foot is on this cone. Okay. Yep, we want our feet comfortable under our armpits. Yep. Want a little bit of bend, maybe not that much bend. There you go. Okay. And so when you're stepping, okay. Foot should be here. Yep. So hold on, just walk through. Yep, you see how open your foot just came? Right? Like I was saying.
Sunday is like no school. We break the rules like 3 years later. Sunday, she said I can't.
There you go. Okay. So your weight's on your back foot. That's your 6-inch step. Now your upper body. Okay. Throwing. It's really important. Yeah, I don't want your elbow down here and I don't want it out here. Okay? So when we go to throw, we're here, we're a 6-inch step, and then we're immediately getting to what I call an L. Okay? See how this is an L? Okay? So my arm is at 90 degree. Then my wrist is over my elbow. Tip of the ball is facing my target. Okay? Other hand is compact. And then as we're rotating through, keeping it up here like that, not going outside, keeping my elbow up, and I'm rotating straight across, okay? So our stance, take our 6-inch, we get to our L, we're here, and then boom, just turning, firing through. Okay? Alright, so just give me a couple throws, normal 6-inch step.
Alright, am I going?
Yep, throw. Landing doing the target. Okay. Good job with the staff. Yeah, Landon, make sure you give him a target every time. We're working on accuracy while we're out here. Good job rotating. Lower body looks good, but right now when you're going to throw, you're dropping it down and then you're pushing it out. Okay? Like I was saying before, I want you to get to here. Okay? You're going to get from here to an L. So I don't want you to push it down or push it out. Just going boom, right here. Boom, and rotate here. Okay? So now you already took your 6-inch step. Walk through it. Yep, okay. So get in your, so I'm here. You're not getting like your 6-inch or your left step. Yep, okay. What I want, here. So this is what the position I want you in. Okay? You're here. You already took your 6-inch. Now we're here, okay? My weight is on my back hip, and we're in that L, okay? We're going to throw from here. Boom, and then push off and throw, okay? Walk through it, so, yep, just walk through the motion. Stop, okay? Foot in the ground. Okay. Take a step. Yep. Now we're throwing from this. This is where we're throwing from, okay? So I want good bend. You feel in your back hip. Not too much. A little bit, right? Now I want you to get normal. Used to throw from this L, okay? So you see here. Okay, there you go. Pin the ball's pointing at him. Other this way. Your elbow up. Rotate through. I want you throwing in that position. About, you're doing a good job rotating your throwing. Just think about that same thing. Get your weight in your back hip. You're just breaking it down. Just breaking down the throw. That's all we're doing. From here, rotate through. Okay, good. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, but the whole point of it is that I want you. It's not gonna let you get out wide or anything like that. Back in the, there you go. Stop. Okay. See how you feel that? Or you open up your foot and then all of your weight. So this foot should always be 10 cleats in the ground, right? You feel yourself lifting up as you're lunging forward, right? But once you keep your foot, all your cleats should never, it's almost just like you're sliding. Okay, we're not picking up. Sliding, okay, slide in there, and then get that weight on that back hip. So, yeah, we're drawing from right here. So, weight back. Yeah. breaking down the throw. Obviously, in a game, you're never going to sit here like this, right? But we're working on your mechanics. That's what we got going on. So right here, 6 inch, sit there, pause. Okay? Do it again. There you go. Now throw. Nice. Same thing. Your L, that's what we call our L. Yeah.
Carol coming?
See how open you were on that one? Yeah. Can you feel, when we break it down like that, you can really feel it. You feel how much harder it is to rotate when you're way out there like that, right? That's why we would take that 6 inch and just slightly off. And if we open up too, right, there's nothing really for us to rotate around. Here, we can rotate around our hips, around our chest. Okay? Alright, give it 2 more when we're off for the L. Yep, break it down. Just give them a pause, hold for it. Alright, waving it back in right here. Beautiful. I like that a lot. Do that for you guys. Step forward. Yeah. Bring it back in. Nice. Okay. Cool. Alright. So now we'll rep that more. We'll review those coaching points just from there. That's me. We'll review those coaching points. We'll review those coaching points right there where we just walked through what we learned.
How to rotate and then how to put your foot at the
Yep. Right. Here, 6 inch step. Weight on our back up. Give it the L. Rotate through it, right? There's some throws too. I don't want that back to come up like that. Kind of rotate the front. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to work a 3-step drop. So you've done it before, right? Alright, so we're going to work under center for now, okay? So when we go take the under center snap, right, our feet are staggered, okay? So my right foot in front of my left,
We all clap or we all can run.
okay? Right in the middle, staggered like this, okay? Slide it down, sliding out, chest is up, here, okay? The first thing we gotta do,
I was being way early.
here, right? And then we gotta get the snap, right? So we get the snap, we seed the ball, so from here to here, and then our first step is our first step. Right? So we want our first step to be big. Okay? Do you have any idea of why we want that?
get away from the center.
Yep, boom. Good job. Trying to push away from the offensive line. Okay? The first step's big. Okay? I want it right down that line. That's why we were working that drill too. Get comfortable going right down that line. Okay? Second step, crossover. Okay? So it's going right over, crossover, and then it's a plant. It's almost a replace. A plant, and then from here, I'm throwing back to my 6th step and I throw. Okay? So here, a big thing I see a lot of people do is not enough depth, or stepping in the bucket. You end up over here. Okay? Straight down, crossover, and then this is the most important part. Is just this replace. So look at my feet. I want you just to replace and throw. Because what a lot of kids do is you go here, and then what happens? Yeah, you can't throw from here, and you're uncomfortable, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to hit, you get comfortable and throw. That's not what I want, okay? We're not hitching because we're practicing 3-step is quick game. So it's your slants, your hitches, your out routes. That's all about timing, right? If your footwork's messed up, it's wrong, you're going to be late. It's going to be incompletion or interception. So that's why we work this. So again, I'll walk through it one more time for you. Feet are staggered. Butts out, chest up. Foot out. Ball, big. Crossover, plant, throw. Alright? Sure. So, start with a staggered. So, yep, put your left foot. Yep, beautiful. Oh, that's great. Okay, good stance, I like that. Just walk through it one time.
Alright.
Yep, even bigger. Even bigger. Not uncomfortable, but I want you reaching. Yep. Crossover. So you see where you're at? Right? So you're there. So this is what's, again, I see most of the time. So you go from here, and rather than just replace naturally, right? You're just going to go here. And then if we take our 6-inch step from here, look how wide I am, right? You're going to have no power throwing from here. That's why it's very important that we're really tactical with this. And this is the number one thing. If you went to me, went to anybody else, this is the number one thing they're going to teach you is how to take a 3-step drop, right? And then we can build off of it. If you do a 5-step, we can do, there's so much more we can do. We got to make sure that we master this footwork here. So walk through it again one more time. Yep, there you go. Go ahead. Big crossover. There you go. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright, now rep it full speed. Doing some targets. Feet staggered, hold up. Where are my feet at to start?
That's something we fought all year.
Yeah, because the reason I have it like that, right, is because you're here. I want you punching off this foot. Punching back. Like you said, you watched the Ohio State game yesterday. You watched Julian Sane when he's under center. He almost does it extra. When he pushes, he even puts this foot back to push out more. Okay? So that's what I want. That's why I want staggered. Here, you're balanced. You're pushing off this, and then you're getting further away. There you go. Sorry. That's what I had to feel. That's just the most natural thing. That's what I see every time I'm out here. That's why we rep it. Yeah, just keep repping in. Okay, nice. Good job getting down the line. So I want to a little bit. Two, we're holding the ball a little bit low right now, okay? So I want you to think too, coaching point on that is, I'm okay with it being lower than way up here, okay? But I always think about it as like between my pecs, right here. It's almost like you're the ball's like a water glass, right? It's up and down. We don't want to tip it. I want it right between my chest. And even like we were working on that drill, when we're dropping down the line, right? You can move that ball from here to here. But when I'm taking my drop, here, see the ball goes, it's almost directly beating my pecs. Because if you start down here, then you're going to have to bring it up to throw it, and you're going to have a long motion. Okay? Cross, here, right here. Okay. Go. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot better.
So because he used to keep it so low, I used to tell him, before you throw, I want you to tap your chin with the point of the ball.
Yeah.
Just trying to get him in that habit of
Get
bringing
it out.
up.
Yeah, that's what's really natural is they go here,
I know.
but then it's just gonna get so long.
Right.
I always just between your pecs, right there, and you know elbows in. It's a lot more comfortable here too than it is.
Yeah, also, you know how much more control you have. If I was at defensive end and the ball's down there, how much easier it is for me just to smack that out of your hand. Show off. Good job. Okay, the only thing is,
Footwork looks good, but then we go to throw, right? So we take our 3-step, and then once we get to here, we're just backing that drill there, right? We're here, again, 6-inch step. We're not overstriding. Foot's not coming all the way open, right? So like right there, every time your foot opens up like that, it's less power. You're gonna lose power. Okay? So once you get here, boom, place, 6-inch, rip through. We put it all together.
feel that? Good.
Flag up, let's go, let's go. You can get a hit of water.
Boom. You didn't hitch, but did you feel how wide you were?
Yeah.
You wanted to, but you're smart and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. But then you had to throw from there, right? So that's why we're working it. Good job not hitching, but yeah. That's why, again, like I was saying, it's so important just to replace. It's so natural for you to go big, crossover, big again. And you're like, oh, wait, I have to throw. And you can't throw from here. You can, but you can't throw well from here. So that's why, yeah, big, crossover, boom. Better. Keep that elbow up. Better with your feet.
I need.
Okay? Good job. Good job. Give me one more like that. Keep that ball up.
Emma, floral,
That looked good.
Isla, and.
Ah, we did. Yeah, that's all right.
Get
It's good that you can feel it. That's a good step. Try it again. Okay. All right. Just keep that ball up. That's good. All right.
Put it back down.
Yeah. Because that's just going to get even longer, right? That's why we go from here. Also, how much easier is it to get to your L from here than from here, right? Yeah. Right, because you just go boom, boom, right there. Right, if we're here, you can get long. Tim Tebow won a Heisman, unless you're the freak athlete that he is. I know I wasn't. His motion is why he wasn't in the NFL, because he went from here and he made this giant C up here, right? We want to be more compact, like Drew Brees. And boom, boom, right here, right here. Just like that. Alright. Now, we're going to throw to our right to our left. Okay? When we're learning the 3-step drop and we're working it, it's a lot easier just to work it down this line, throw it to my right hand, like in front of us. That's the best way to rep it. But how often in the game are you taking a 3-step drop and throwing to somebody straight across the field? Not often, right? We want to rep going to our right and to our left. Okay? Now, imagine you're throwing, so you stay there. Imagine you're throwing a hit drop. righty, throwing to our right is going to be a lot easier than throwing to our left, just naturally. Okay? But what I want is I want you to use your drop to get towards your target. Okay? So the principles are the same. Throwing our feet staggered, taking a big first step. Okay? But it's the second and third step that's going to get us towards our target. Okay? So before we're coming straight across, right? Use this second step to turn your body. Okay? So rather than it was, straight across, okay? I might kick out a little bit because as I'm using my second and third to turn my hips. Okay? And then I want my heel to be pointed directly at my target. Okay? So big crossover, seats a little bit out, and then again just plant my heel right at my target. Boom, right on the outside shoulder. So again, using that step to turn my hip. Yeah. It's nothing crazy, it's not super drastic or anything like that. Right? We just have to use our drop to turn where we go. You want to walk through it for me one time. So hold on, no, big here, start over. You're gonna have big first step just like we were doing, right? That doesn't change. Yep, even bigger, yep. Okay, I'll take that. So just try to stay down that last one. Big, and then I'm still just coming out a little bit. Boom. Still basically on this line. Right? Alright, record. Full speed. Throw. Okay. You can walk through it too if you need to first. Okay, but you ended up where? Here, right?
Yeah.
When I was rolling through it, right, I was still on that line. So it's not, I don't want you to overthink the turn. So right now you're going from here, and then you're going like back here, and here, and then again, right, we're not in a position to throw. It's just a slight turn. So I'm still coming right over, but I'm just a little bit more outward. I'm just turning myself. So it's really the same. I'm just turning my hip. Okay. Yeah. So here, watch my feet. Just watch my lower body.
I'll be in the middle. You guys can love.
We'll go half. Here, big. So I'm still on this rock. It's really just turning. I don't want you to overthink. Use the drop to turn. That's it. Slight, nothing drastic. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. That's good with the feet. Now let's wrap it full speed.
I know I said it really quick, and that was enough to your left.
Start that way. When I go that, you flip. Got it? Go. Flip.
The elbow up.
Float. That's good. Stay down there.
Don't worry about the camera.
Okay.
You're in it, you're in it.
Go. Flip. Hey, start this way. Flip. Go.
Feel that?
Yeah.
Hitch? Felt it? Yep. Alright. The reason you're going to do that is because you're getting too wide after your crossover. That's why. Because you don't feel comfortable throwing here, and you're going to hitch to reset, right?
Hey,
We just want to make sure that
listen,
this is
we're
a
flipping.
replacement step
We're
so
still
we
looking.
eliminate that. That's why it's so important. That's the first thing I said, because I see it all the time, and it's not just you.
That way.
But that's why we're again. Just because it's one of those things that like you got to do over and over and over again for it to
Good.
yeah, big crossover.
Understand that now?
Plant. If you say plant,
Starting one way,
in place.
flip
That's
it
how
to the
I
other. Flip and go. Here we go. Go. Excellent. Do like that.
Do a couple more like that. That elbow up. All
too, but it's a better job keeping that ball up here rather than down here. Good over there? Dave, confused. Push off. Okay. Get that ball up though. Ball up here. Ball up here. Need 2 more. Nice. Like that. All up here. Get the ball up here. Seat it, bring it up. Good job, you got it up here, but then you went long and went down. Alright. I'll flip it. Alright, so now you're on that side. Same thing, and now we're throwing to the left. Outside shoulder. Alright. Right-hand quarterback.
This one you're not stopping.
Throwing to our left. It's naturally harder than throwing to our right. Back. Right? So that's why even when we were working that first thing that we did, drop it on the line, I was saying to you, make sure our shoulder open. And I always think about it as like my chin is a little on my shoulder. Okay? Because I got to be able to see what's going on here. If I'm over here, I can't see half of it. That's kind of the issue, right? So shoulders open, chest is up, chin is on my shoulder. Okay? And in a quick game scenario, we're taking 3 steps over to the left. You know pre-snap, I'm working the left side of the field. For whatever reason, whatever the coverage is telling you, you know. That's another just quick coaching tip. If you're doing a 3-step concept, like a slant dart or a hitch seam in the center of, you're never going one way and flipping to the other. Okay, you're picking a side pre-snap. So I know pre-snap, I'm working my left. Same thing, chest is up. Now my first step, again, I want it big down the line. Okay, if you are slightly off the line, that's okay. Okay, I don't want what I don't want is step in the bucket. Okay? I want you straight down this line. If you're a little bit off the midline, I'm okay with that. And again, now we really, even more so than the other side, have to think about using that second step as we turn towards our target. Okay? So now you're almost stepping even more outside. Here, plant, throw. Okay?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You're only going to do that if you know your first read is to the left, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Okay.
So this is a quick game.
Right.
No pre-snap. You got a hitch route, corner's way off. I'm playing that. Yep. Never going to work one way on a 3-step concept. Go the other side. First step is good. Just, again, push out a little bit on that crossover and then plant. First step is good though.
Hitch.
Feel it?
Yeah.
Okay. But what you did on the second rep that was a lot better than the first is that you kept your chest up and your shoulder up. That first one, you were over the top like this, and I noticed it when we worked that first rep that you were over here. And then if I'm over like this, what are you gonna do to throw to your left? You're gonna swing open. Okay? It's hard to be accurate, you're gonna lose velocity on the ball. You did a better job the second time. Yes, you hit, we'll get rid of that, but you can front shoulder open. Like that. Side drop. Okay. That was better. Now, using your third step to do it.
don't think she can get you, then she cuts back this way. Where are you? Never assume you're out of the play. Right? We're going to treat this like oh, take it, good job.
He starts there. You're going to start there. Yeah, so you're here.
Get there. Good.
Once he works,
Yeah, right, Berkey. Yeah, right, Berkey.
Good.
Ball up.
yeah, that's
Good.